Hi, I selected Poll Everywhere for my second technological resource for education because number one, it's free and it's fun and it gives you live results of poll content. So the purpose of using this in the classroom for students would be I constantly stress that students need to support their opinion essays with facts, anecdotes, quotations, and statistics. And statistics is where this one comes in because they can actually poll fellow students, they can poll parents, they can poll anyone in the world who has access to their website, and they will see live feedback as it's happening so they can keep track of a poll question. And I'll show you how to do that in a little bit. But also, another reason to use this would be for teachers working with each other, trying to decide what is the best way to teach. If you want anonymous polling, it can be done with this to pull in ideas about how to do something or how to change a part of the system. So the intended audience in this one, as I've already said, could be teachers, it could be students. It's pretty much works for everybody. I will go through how to use it, and then I'll list some ISTE standards afterwards. So as you can see here, this is the website. It's called Poll Everywhere. Okay, so one thing is good. You can sign in if you want, but you don't have to. You can create your poll without signing in. So that's what I'm going to do here. And I click on Create Your First Poll. All right, so it asks you to put your question in right here, so you can make any questions. So let's say I'm working with teachers, or okay, let's say we're talking to the students, and I said the classrooms at our school are great. Okay, so I'm just trying to gather some general information. Now this could be teachers doing this, it could be administrators, it could be students trying to gather information, background for an opinion essay, right, saying that the classrooms need to be improved, as an example. Okay, so they will list this question, and then I don't want to make this open-ended because that's a little bit too long. I want to make it multiple choice. Most common multiple choice would be true, false, so that looks good. And then I go ahead and hit create. Now it's going to create the poll question. This poll question has not been pushed yet. Now these numbers on the side, I still don't know what these are for. This 184, 081, and so forth. Ignore those because actually you'll see in a little bit your poll numbers will show up on the right hand side. Okay, so if I want to push this, now the thing is I have to push this to something called a poll EV page. Okay, so it's not actually going to be on this website here, but it's going to be available on another website, which is something you may want to get used to as well. But you just go ahead and it says right here you need to push this poll out there. Okay, so the poll is live, and it's live at this website, pollev.com. And I go ahead and go in there. Let's say that I am out there, I learned about this poll, and I now want to respond to it. I definitely do not think so. Right, so I will hit false, and I'm done. Now let's go back and look at what I have for the results. You can see already it shows one false result because I have done that live. And as students or teachers or anything you're using this for, you'll be able to keep track of how things are going as you go along. Okay, so you have the results. They all come in. You can use these results. You can see some tools on the side here. This was a good one. Use in presentation PowerPoint. If you want to use that, I won't do it here because that's not a free thing for people to use, but you can use it there. I've done it. It actually works pretty good. And you can also specify how you want people to respond a little bit better, and you can share and publish this on other sites, such as the one that I went over earlier, which was Scoopit. All right, so just to get now back to some of the other things we need to do, which is look at our ISTE. Okay, and those ISTE standards here, I'm looking underneath the teacher standards, and the first one I would like to look at is Teacher Standard 1B, engaging students in exploring real-world issues. So in other words, the poll everywhere allows students to use authentic material to support their in-class activities. The other IST standard is, of course, related. We look under number 2, 2B. Develop technology-enriched learning environments that enable all students to pursue their individual curiosities and become active participants. So active is the key here because there's activity as far as collecting your own data versus passively going out and just reading that or receiving it from someone else. So have fun with this one. This is a nice one. It's called Pull Everywhere. Thanks.